Guys, so in this video what we're going to do is we're going to play with the CSS portion of our table. Alright, so if we go to stylesheet.css, we've got our table, we've got table heading, table data, our border set at 1 point solid black. So if I come over here and I go take a look, there's my table. It is solid black. It's at 1 point black, solid black table border. Okay, so let's go back to our brackets. I'm going to show you the difference. So if I were to take this 1 point and I said 10 points, all right, you're going to notice a big difference here. All right, let me double click and get out of it. Okay, that's the difference there. When I went from 1 point to 10 point, you can tell that the border makes a big difference there. So now we're starting to style everything here. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to get back and I'll make this 2 points. 10 points is way too much. I'm going to mess with the font family, okay, because I want a different font. All right, and with the font family, you can choose a couple different fonts, and typically you might do this just in case if your browser doesn't accept the first font or doesn't recognize that font, it'll keep going down that line, okay? And then you're going to want to choose the font that is part of, if it's part of sans serif or serif, you want to make sure that font is actually within that family of fonts, okay? So I'm just going to choose let's see, I'm going to choose this font, I'm going to put it in sans serif, and I'm going to close it, all right? And then the next thing I'm going to do is let's try to color it, all right? And I'm going to give it a color, let's just say maybe blue, okay? Let's go see what this looks like. There we go, we can tell my font is colored blue. I'm not sure if my browser actually recognized that my font family, but it looks like it did. Let's go back to brackets here. I'm going to enter down here, and I'm going to go to, let's see, let's do text align, okay? Maybe I want to align my text, and I want it to be more centered, all right? And you can tell it actually comes up for you. At least in brackets it does. Let's come back here, see if we kind of recognize it. Let's go back, and I'm going to put left just to see if anything different, if we notice anything different here. Let's go left. All right, send it back to the browser. Yep, and look, there's everything. It's put everything over to the left. I'm going to go back and center that though. Let's come back, let's center this. Perfect. All right. Let's see, next thing, let's go ahead and let's do a text transform. Okay, and I want you guys to try this as well. And I'm going to say, nope, that's not what I wanted. And I'm going to say uppercase, or let's go all uppercase. Let's see what happens. Everything's all in uppercase. So let's go back and let's just do, let's see what else we got here. Let's say, maybe I don't want it to be all uppercase. Maybe I want it to be, let's see what capitalized does. All right, looks like it capitalized the first letter of every word. All right, let's go back. I'm gonna hit enter there, all right. Let's try, let's do a text shadow and just see what happens. All right, and let's go 2.x, 2.x. And there you go. That's a little much for a table. We probably have to kind of mess with the colors to kind of make that look a little bit better. I want you to try it though. Let me come back and let's just see if I take that 2 point, maybe we do a 1 point. Let's just see what happens. I'm gonna go back. A little bit. You can tell there's a little bit of a text shadow there, right there. And that does look kind of cool. So we're going to go back to, if you're using your text editor, brackets, whatever it is. What I want you to do in from this video, in your assignment, is I want you to create a border. I want you to do a font family. You get to decide what that looks like. Choose your color, align your text the way you want it to, do a text transform, and do a text shadow. And then what I also want you to do is I want you to find one other thing to add to your CSS. And you can try different web pages that we've talked about in the past. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Whatever you need, I'm here for you.